Welcome back. It's your cosmic besties. That's
Oh,
gonna
it
be our
wasn't ghost. I'm your cosmic ghost.
that's gonna be our new theme song. Welcome everybody. It's that time of year again.
Oh,
Time to watch Harry Potter. No, actually, it's
I am wearing my
Mer-
Harry Potter shirt. I'm a Hufflepuff. Who my fellow Hufflepuffs out there?
I question how many Hufflepuffs are out there. I feel like
Hey, Ed
every
Sheeran is a Hufflepuff.
boring, so boring. He does have some fire songs though.
They are the best.
Okay, what we really wanted to talk about. Sophie and I were chit-chatting this morning, as we do, because we're real life best friends. And we were like, oh my God, it's Mercury Retrograde. And we were chit-chatting about it. And I was like, hey, why don't we record a Cosmic Besties episode to break it down for our besties? So here we are.
I mean, we were having a little Mercury retrograde episode just now with
Oh,
the
yeah.
speaker not happening and working. I was having a whole Mercury retrograde morning, actually.
I feel like I've been having a Mercury Retrograde 48 hours because I've been feeling a little bit like angsty, a little bit like,
Mm.
you know what I mean? You know
Are
what I
you going to
mean?
be sending long messages, giving the final word, and stirring some drama up?
No, I've decided I'm not going to cringe suicide myself. I was thinking of doing something quite spicy and climbing Cringe Mountain in ways I never have. But then I decided, you know what? No. Although, okay, you know what? It is in the universe's hands. I did say, God, if XYZ happens, I will climb Cringe Mountain. So we'll see. We'll
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen though, so I won't have to climb Cringe Mountain
You don't know. It's in God's hands.
like everything else.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're here to talk about Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde today as we're filming, and the dates are November 9th through the 29th, I believe. Is that correct, Sophie? I'm pretty sure that's it.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Oh my goodness. It's Mercury is in Sagittarius. It's retrograding in Sagittarius, and then it's going to dip into Scorpio.
It's funny because in Vedic, it's already, in sidereal Vedic, it's already in Scorpio.
Damn. Okay. Well, I'm following the Western. And okay, let's just break down what Mercury retrograde is. Sophie, would you like to break that down?
So Mercury, which is the planet of communication, logistics, contracts,
Travel,
travel,
mental thought
technology,
process.
friendship, actually,
Okay.
siblings. Sorry, my Mercury retrograde moment was with a sibling. And so anyways, Mercury rules all these. When it's retrograde, it appears to be moving backwards. Just appears to be moving backwards, but it's really not. And it's really a time for all the R's, reviewing, reflecting, refining,
Realigning.
realigning,
Yes. Realignment, rewinding.
rewinding. Yes. And so
Yeah.
it's the most popular time when people from the past appear, AKA those exes, those gnarly exes.
I'm shaking my
Starbucks
head
is shaking
because
her head.
Mercury retrograde is actually it's in my 7th house, which is the house of relationships. And I'm just like having all these dreams with my exes lately. I'm like, oh dear God. Okay. Buckle up. But I actually think like usually in Mercury retrograde, when something comes back from the past, which it tends to do, it's happening for you, and it's happening for you to meet that situation from a new perspective, a higher perspective. And sometimes I feel like it's a test. Like I know people who've gotten back with exes during Mercury retrograde only to have it blow up in their faces. But I've also seen that people will, have a conversation from a totally fresh perspective and be like, oh, I actually didn't see it that way.
I feel like that happened to me this year with someone that I had briefly like had a romantic thing with, like no joke, like 4 years ago. And it wasn't about us rekindling things. Mercury does not want you to rekindle the dumpster fire of your romance. It doesn't. It really does not.
No.
And I feel like I really received a lot of closure from that. Like, I mean, I'm with my current man now. I'm so happy. Nothing could attract me back to a dumpster fire, but like it was great. It was like what I needed. And so got your ex is hitting you back up.
Yeah,
Mercury.
actually, didn't you actually meet your boyfriend during Mercury retrograde and then you waited till it was direct for you guys to make it official?
We actually first started dating before the retrograde. Then while we were dating, we went into the retrograde, and he kept trying to lock it down, like, "Let's make it official," and I'm like, "Bro, it's Mercury retrograde. That ain't happening." And he's so cute, he, like, doesn't know shit about astrology, so he's like, "If we go to a different state, could we, like, avoid it?" Yeah. I was like, "Honey, it don't work like that. Like, we gotta wait it out." That's
Wherever
so
you go,
funny.
there you are.
Mercury will follow you.
So yeah, I guess like the way that this is gonna show up for everyone. Well, first
Mhm.
off, check your chart and see which area of your chart is Mercury retrograde lighting up. And also, like, it's gonna play out, it could play out in a lot of ways, but I would say the biggest way Mercury tends to play out are delays, like disruptions and delays, and also miscommunications.
That was my, like, little episode this morning. It wasn't even really a miscommunication, it was about me almost starting a bunch of drama and then realizing, 'cause I love doing that, realizing that it was Mercury retrograde, so
Yeah.
I
Do you want
reeled
to
back.
share about that?
Yeah, well, my significant other is not invited to my family Thanksgiving. So, of course, me being me, got real upset, confrontational, thinking a lot of things, about to send some messages, and I pretty much was like, "Then I'm not attending." And then my mom, being crazier than me, was like, "Well, then I'm not attending." And I was like, "Whoa, okay, this just got like, how did this become about you?"
Yeah.
I ended up cooling off and being like, "Okay, fine, I will attend the family Thanksgiving, and I will just separately attend my boyfriend's family's Thanksgiving, and it's gonna be fine." But it escalated real quickly.
You know, I'm proud of you for taking a moment and pausing before reacting.
But I did
And
react, and it went really poorly.
but then you,
So
I feel like you like
what?
brought it back.
What?
I feel like you brought it back though. Like you said, you
I
were like, I
did.
could have taken it to the next level and you didn't. But I feel like the biggest advice I would say during Mercury retrograde is to pause before taking any action, before sending that text, before having that conversation, before speaking to that ex, like really pause for a moment and be like, is this actually in my highest good? Mercury is retrograding in Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is all about telling the truth and really tapping into like the bigger picture of your life and the biggest vision and being like, is this actually what I want? Is this actually aligned with who I'm becoming? And in your scenario, you were like, okay, you know what? I'm going to make this work. I'm going to go to my boyfriend's place and my family's. Everyone's happy. I'm happy. Cool. Like you were aligning with this bigger picture of like, there has to be space for both my family and my partner.
I mean, I was kinda coming from a place of being a social justice warrior, of, like, we all need to be open and accepting, and it's okay that my family's just not. It's fine, Asian, so it's okay. And, my older sister, who's a lesbian, had to remind me that this is how she has felt her whole life.
Well,
And
actually,
now I
that
feel
sounds
like
like a communication breakthrough then.
yeah, it feels like I'm, like, eating kind of a piece of humble pie where she actually kindly reminded me, she was just like, "Wait a minute, where's my invitation?" I was like, "Oh shit, we didn't even invite you."
My God, Sophie.
So anyways, it's fine. I'm being the bigger person, even though I don't want to. So I guess with Mercury retrograde, sometimes you have to be the bigger person, even though you don't want to.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
aligning with your truth and being able to speak your truth, but in a way that's beneficial for everyone, like more of a proactive confrontation way than a I'm going to scorch the earth kind of way,
I
which
felt
again,
like scorching
Scorpio
the
likes
earth.
to scorch earth, and Mercury, it's going to be in Sagittarius and then it's going to go into Scorpio. And that's probably when we're really going to be feeling that extra spice. And I believe it goes into Scorpio November 15th. And that's when the retrograde is going to get very, very real and deep. Emotional patterns are going to surface. They're going to come up. You're going to be feeling spicy. Maybe there are some hidden feelings or unspoken desires that are going to come up. I
I
can
think
already kind of
Mars is
feel.
gonna be conjunct Mars, so that, like, feels a little bit explosive, like, a lot is, like, gonna be stirred up.
When is Mercury retrograde conjunct Mars?
I wanna say this coming up week because I was, like, literally writing about it in my newsletter.
Oof. Okay.
November 12th.
Ooh, okay. Right before it goes into Scorpio. And I just want to remind everyone Mars is
Mhm.
the planet of aggression, action, assertiveness, also sex. So just beware. There could be some explosive fights, some explosive misunderstandings. So maybe just like hide in a hole that day. Maybe just like turn off all your technology and see nobody.
Maybe just think about being the bigger person even when you don't want to. Like what I did.
Yeah, that too. And I
Mhm.
feel like, Sagittarius is going to reveal maybe like your hidden motives or beliefs, and Scorpio Mercury retrograde is going to reveal the wounds that need to be healed. So I feel like it's more probable that your exes are going to come back mid to late Mercury retrograde than early Mercury retrograde.
Yeah, but they can really show up through all the retrograde.
They love coming in.
They do.
So, yeah, I mean, is there anything else we want to talk about with retrograde? I feel like I'm kind of ADHDing all over the place because I had a call with my book agent this morning and I was just like back to back with meetings, but I do want to provide value for everybody
Mm.
who might be watching this.
Okay. So, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I've been hearing this a lot. It's
Uh,
like a really great time to declutter. Maybe I'm just like tapping into because I've been studying feng shui, which like has been on and off for like this entire year. But it's a really great time to declutter. And so, like, if you have a lot of ragey energy like I do, just really channel it into the decluttering because, like, that actually gives you results. You've done something productive, you've improved your life, and you have kind of time to like decompress and like not channel any kind of rage in a unhealthy way where you start stirring some drama.
yeah. I mean, as a Virgo sun, cleaning is the way I release stress. It just brings me so much joy. I'm just like, oh my God, I can channel this angst into something. And then it's also productive. It makes me feel so much better to be in a clean environment.
Yeah, so that's kind of my helpful encouragement.
Okay. I like this. Do we have maybe some do's and don'ts for my
Uh,
correct story? Let's start with the do's.
do declutter.
Yes,
Do be the
do
bigger
declutter,
person.
do review ideas and review your future plans and make sure that they're in alignment with where you want to head. Also, lately I've been working with crystals more. So I got these like crystal bracelets. I got carnelian because I've been back making music again. And carnelian is actually the singer stone.
Oh,
And I actually been noticing a difference wearing these crystal bracelets. It's kind of crazy. You have yours, right?
always.
And
Citrine, baby.
I have citrine too.
This is the one that you got me.
Well, yeah, I got them from Otter Spirit and they have those zodiac stacks that are really awesome. And it's funny because like I didn't really take crystals that seriously. But then a couple months ago we talked about wearing those crystal bracelets and I started noticing a difference. And I was like, cool, I'm gonna like make sure I have my carnelian stone on during this Mercury retrograde because I feel like it helps me get more clear, especially with my
Ooh.
creativity. I'm like putting my like fire, my passion, and my spark into like a creative venture as opposed to letting the fire out all over the place. And like,
I also feel like some kind of quartz could be really good for like those of us out there that want to like crystal up, which I always recommend.
yeah,
Just bringing clarity, raising your vibration up, like quartz, clear quartz, smoky quartz.
yeah, I love this. I
Hmm.
also would say now is actually a positive time for you to wrap up anything from the past that you feel like needs to be wrapped up. Like if there's a conversation, what?
Oh no, just literally right before we hopped on, I was talking to my old business partner about wrapping up our old company.
Oh my God,
Like,
perfect.
yeah, and that's like a very Mercury retrograde thing to do. So that's why I was
Yes.
like, yes, you're right.
It's funny because I feel like everyone is scared to take any sort of action during Mercury retrograde. And it's actually a really powerful time for you to dip back into things from the past, to clear them up, to wrap them up, to
Mhm.
review them. Actually, it's funny because I'm going in the studio tonight and there's a song I wrote a while ago that my label is interested in. So we're going to like kind of fix it up to give to them.
Cool.
And one of my friends was in a sort of situationship kind of, and there were feelings there, but it ended because it just wasn't the correct time. And he's been planning to chat with her during this Mercury retrograde. And normally I'd be like, don't do that. Don't start anything new. But I was like, actually, you're coming back to something from your past that feels unfinished. And that actually feels very positive during Mercury retrograde.
For sure. I think those are great dues.
Yeah. And I do think it's okay to have conversations with an ex. Like if an ex comes back and it feels like there's something left unsaid or unfinished, I do think it's actually a positive time to kind of like talk things out and kind of like wrap it up. Just
Mhm.
don't get back together with them during the retrograde. I beg you. It's a bad idea. Just wait until Mercury's direct. It will be much better, I promise.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Okay, so then let's talk about don'ts.
The number one thing that comes to me is do not sign contracts.
Yes. Okay. I will say that if you absolutely have to sign a contract, just please double check it. Have your lawyer look at it. Have a friend look at it. Just like really, what's the saying? Cross your T's,
Cross your
dot your
T's, dot
I's.
your I's.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I will say the last 2 leases that I signed were during Mercury retrograde, and so many things went wrong with those apartments. Remember my apartment in Nashville I signed during Mercury retrograde, and there were so many issues with billing the entire time I was
Mhm.
there, and there was just always something going wrong in the apartment. And it was a brand new apartment. No one had lived there before me. So definitely try not to sign any
Yeah.
important paperwork during this time. Just wait until after November 29th. It'll be better.
I had 3 friends, literally, that I can name off the top of my head that signed renovation contracts, and let me tell you, the renovations took, like, 3x the time, and I was like, "I've warned all these people. They did
Yeah.
not listen to me," and I was like, "I don't have to tell you." So, it's fine if you sign it, just prepare for that
There could be
renovation to,
some
like,
chaos.
yeah, prepare for it to just take way longer, like, and maybe, you just extra patience is kinda what universe is trying to serve you, but that's just what I
Yeah.
have personally seen. 3 different people.
That's a lot too. So
Mhm,
just try not to start anything completely brand new right now. And if you
mhm,
if you are starting something new, maybe keep it to yourself. Don't like necessarily launch it. Like if you have this idea that's like burning inside of you that you're like, "Oh my god, I want to launch this new product or course or whatever." Like go ahead and work on it, but don't put it out or announce it during this time is what I would say. I think it's fine to continue on with daily life. Like we can't just stop things because of Mercury retrograde, but just be a little more thoughtful about it, I think.
yeah, I agree.
Also, I would say avoid travel if you can. Travel in the US is absolutely insane right now. It's
Really
so
bad.
crazy. And this is so Mercury retrograde that so many flights have been shut down and like the government shut down and everything. So I would say don't travel unless you absolutely have to because there could be so many delays, so many mishaps. Nobody wants that.
Mhm. Yeah, and just be open to, like, preparing for things to change, and, like, if you do have to travel or book things, like, book it with insurance. Book
Yeah,
it
that's
with
a
a
good
credit
idea.
card that has
Yeah.
insurance.
Yeah. I really
Yeah.
like that actually.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think those are some good do's and don'ts. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we really need to make mention of this.
I feel like those are the key ones on just keep calm and carry on.
Yeah. All right. Well, this has been a lovely time with my bestie. Is there any last minute things we want to share? Could be anything. Any advice, Sophie Wan, for the collective?
I mean, I already feel like I gave my piece about being the bigger person and
Bigger
thinking,
person.
and then, like, and it really it's like, for me, I really kind of snap out of it when I realize that, like, there's a crazier person, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't deal with this. I
Yeah.
best be like the bigger person. Don't be that
Definitely.
crazier person, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My advice is don't be scared to go into the cringe. Cringe is an
Mm.
unexplored emotion. Allow yourself to be embarrassed this Mercury retrograde. You gotta climb Cringe Mountain. You just have to.
I'm
And
like a
on the
little
other
embarrassed
side of
right
that,
now. You
I'm
look
embarrassed just thinking about things.
You literally look like this, like, fairy goddess, and I'm over here, and I look like a pale ghost out of the what's it called? That, like, creepy Ring
Okay, first
movie.
off, you are amazing and you are a glorious little Jigglypuff. I'm obsessed with you. And second off, do you remember when you pretended to be a Chinese boy to get into Cambridge?
Why do we have to bring that up? What does this have to do with how I look right now?
Okay, never mind. I was gonna tell a story about how Sophie disguised herself as a boy to get and use
I
this
didn't
guy's
disguise
identity.
myself as a boy. I used a Chinese man's ID to get into a dining hall. The woman looked at me like I was crazy. I was
Oh,
about to pull the race car because I'm crazy. She let me through. It's fine. We're all
is there any Mercury retrograde wish or intention you want to set right now?
You need to be honest, and it's so funny because I just looked at where Mercury is retrograding my chart. It's the 4th house, which is literally the physical home, and all I can think about.
And family
Yeah, and family. So, of course, family
and
drama is
mother.
happening, and family drama is happening, drama with my mom, and then but all I can think about is how I just badly want to declutter. Like, I'm just like, I need to get in there, I wanna go through all my stuff, and I just wanna declutter. So my intention is to have fully finished the feng shuiing of my home, which I started, like, a month ago,
Mhm.
and declutter, and so that is my personal intention, and it's my intention for every all our viewers is just I hope that if you're in a situation like me, that you channel that energy into making your home the most beautiful vision board of your life.
Oh, I love that. It's very Marie
What about
Kondo.
you?
I think it comes back to what we were talking about yesterday. I feel that I have been authentically putting myself out there in ways I never have before and just unapologetically owning who I am in every situation. But there are a few situations in my life that I'm not maybe
Mm,
being unapologetically myself and direct. And I may have built some walls up in certain areas. And I think this Mercury retrograde, I want to be able to just like in every situation, in every interaction, no matter what, just be like, this is my truth. This is who I am. And not feel so much cringe for feelings I can't always control.
yes, I'm very proud of you for
Thank you.
that, and I have been loving the new content of you just, like,
Oh, thanks.
showing us what's going on in Kaerhart's world, and it's been fun.
Yeah, I agree. It feels good to just like fully be myself where before I almost felt like scared to be seen, scared to show up, or I was nervous, like, oh, like people only care about me when I talk about numerology and astrology. So I have to always stick with that. But I'm like, there's so much
Mhm.
more I want to share with the world and my community. And yeah, it's feeling so aligned. Like I feel like I'm more in alignment than ever.
Yeah,
So it's
that's
just that
beautiful.
last 10%, which Sophie's been supporting me on. She's the
Got you,
best friend.
got you.
She sent me an 8-minute voice note yesterday
You did. It's the
when I
longest
was
record. So
having
she
a moment.
shook.
It was so good. I listened to it twice. I was like, "I need this in my life."
I don't send those kinds of voice notes to anyone, by the way.
She doesn't. She
Yeah,
really doesn't.
only for my
Well,
special lady.
yeah. Well,
Mhm.
I love you and I appreciate that.
You would know I'm
We
Hufflepuff.
and I'm Gryffindor. I don't think that's gonna surprise anybody. Yeah. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining. We will see you when we see you. We're just kind of rolling with a spontaneous thing with the Cosmic Besties series right now, and it's feeling good.
Have a beautiful Mercury retrograde. I hope
Yeah.
everybody is
Good luck, everybody.
the best version that they can be.
Let us know how it's going for you in the comments, and we will see you soon. Bye.